a bittersweet feeling, on the premiere, knowing that it was just one film. But then magic happens, right?
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Disney Investor Day announcements.
We are an unusual couple.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
But why stop at one world when we can show you all of them?
Glorious.
For this list, we're looking at the most exciting sizzle reels and reveals from Disney's Investor Day on December 10th, 2020. We'll be ranking according to what new information and footage was unveiled. Which of these had you jumping on the couch? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Star Wars The Bad Batch Sizzle Reel. When the Clone Wars ended prematurely in 2014, fans around the world were left wanting more. Fortunately, our prayers were answered in 2020 when Disney brought us a 7th season.
They call themselves The Bad Batch.
Well, it doesn't end there. The Clone Wars Bad Batch is getting their own spin-off series to premiere on Disney Plus in 2021. The Investor Day sizzle reel suggests the series will be an action-packed ride about the misfit clones' adventures during the rise of the Galactic Empire.
The Republic will be reorganized into the first Galactic Empire!
Watch closely and you'll catch Fennec Shand from The Mandalorian. Needless to say, we can't wait. It isn't the only animated Star Wars series that Disney announced either. Fans can also look forward to the anime-inspired Star Wars Visions. Number 9. Fantastic Four film confirmed. The Fantastic Four hold a special place in Marvel's history. They were the company's first superhero team, as well as the first characters created together by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. They're also famous for being the subject of awful live-action adaptations.
Hey, what's going on?
There's the unreleased 1994 film, that debacle from 2005, and, God help us, Josh Trank's train wreck in 2015.
Victor, don't do this!
There is no victor. There is only doom.
The good news? Marvel Studios got the film rights back when Disney bought 20th Century Fox. On Investor Day, Disney confirmed that a new movie was in the works to be directed by John Watts, whose credits include Spider-Man: Far From Home and its sequel. This could be the best chance the heroes have ever had to star in a decent movie.
Say that again?
It's fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Number 8. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. For everyone who's ever dreamt of jumping into an X-Wing, this one's for you. Over the years, Star Wars dogfights have taken center stage in a number of video games, from 1993's X-Wing to 1998's Rogue Squadron and 2020's Squadrons. Well, in 2023, we'll be getting a movie that's also titled Rogue Squadron, directed by none other than Wonder Woman's Patty Jenkins.
I grew up the daughter of a great fighter pilot, and every day I would wake up and go outside and look up and see my father and his squadron taking off in their F-4s, roaring across the sky.
In the teaser released on Investor Day, Jenkins talks about being inspired by her father, who was a fighter pilot.
So when he lost his life in service to this country, it ignited a desire in me to turn all of that tragedy and thrill into one day making the greatest fighter pilot movie of all time.
She clearly has high hopes and ambitions for the film, and it seems like it couldn't be in more capable hands. Number 7. Andor Sizzle Reel.
Everything I did for the rebellion.
While we already knew this spin-off show was in the works, the sizzle reel that Disney released really upped our excitement. Set 5 years before Rogue One, the spy thriller series will follow Diego Luna's character Cassian Andor.
It was a bittersweet feeling, on the premiere, knowing that it was just one film. But then magic happens, right?
Alan Tudyk will be back as the sarcastic security droid K2SO, and Rogue One writer Tony Gilroy will serve as showrunner. The sizzle reel gave us even more reason for confidence, showing the ambitious scope of production and the dedication of cast and crew.
It's very cinematic. For me, that's where the excitement is.
12 episodes, 12 scripts, over 200 named cast members, over 6,000 crowd people, a lot of creatures that come in from the creature department.
We treat this exactly like we would have filmed.
The concept art also got our attention, promising a return to the grittier, darker tone of Rogue One. Number 6. WandaVision. Official Trailer 2.
We are an unusual couple.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Yes, we know we already got a look at this series with the first trailer, but the second trailer really built up the intrigue. Set after the events of Avengers Endgame, WandaVision sees the Scarlet Witch and Vision living together in a world modeled after classic sitcoms. Naturally, this reality is not what it seems.
I think something's wrong here.
Wanda, can you read me?
The second trailer showcased more of the sitcom elements, but also how this artificial world begins to fall apart. In addition, we got to see more of Tiana Paris's character Monica Rambeau, who we last saw as a child in Captain Marvel.
Wanda, what's up? Who are you? I don't know.
Plus, there was a quick shot of Kat Dennings reprising her Thor role as Darcy Lewis.
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
Number 5. What If? First Look.
But why stop at one world when we can show you all of them?
It's a big multiverse. With so many story arcs, timelines, and universes, Marvel's comics are an inexhaustible mine for new tales. Inspired by the long-running comic series of the same name, What If promises to explore these possibilities in novel ways, imagining what would have happened had the plot beats in the MCU happened differently.
You have a super soldier.
This was already a fascinating premise, and our first look at the series on December 10th confirmed it's going to be a must-watch for Marvel fans. The cel-shaded animation looks fantastic, and many of the original MCU actors will be voicing their characters. What if T'Challa had become Star-Lord?
You sure don't seem too freaked out about all this, kid.
What if Peggy Carter and not Steve Rogers got the super soldier serum? We are keen to find out. Number 4. Ahsoka. If anyone deserves their own Star Wars spin-off, it's Ahsoka. The fan-favorite character was one of the highlights of the Clone Wars, and we were delighted when her story continued in Rebels. Then came her live-action debut in The Mandalorian, portrayed by Rosario Dawson, which hinted at a larger storyline tied to the Rebels finale.
Where is your master? Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Sure enough, on Disney's Investor Day, the company revealed that Ahsoka was getting her very own series. It's not the only Mandalorian spin-off, as Disney also announced another series, Rangers of the New Republic. All three will apparently culminate in an epic crossover. Number 3. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. First Look. There was a tear in many an eye when Steve Rogers passed on his iconic shield to Sam Wilson in Endgame.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
That's why it's yours.
The scene also left us with a number of questions. Could the Falcon fill Rogers' shoes?
The legacy of that shield is complicated.
What was next for Rogers' comrade-in-arms Bucky Barnes? These will be answered in the MCU's Phase 4 series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. On Investor Day, we finally got to see the duo in action. The series will also see the returns of Helmut Zemo and Sharon Carter, and introduce new villains. Of course, if you're more of an Iron Man than Cap type of person, you can also look forward to Armor Wars, starring Don Cheadle, and Ironheart, starring Dominique Thorne. Number 2. Hayden Christensen will return as Darth Vader in Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
Thank you, my master.
There's a 2-decade gap between Anakin's fall to the dark side and Luke's destruction of the first Death Star. Even with series like Rebels, there's still a lot we don't know about this period in galactic history. Set 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi will help fill in these gaps.
You were my brother, Anakin!
I loved you.
We've been excited to see Ewan McGregor reprise his role from the prequels ever since the series was confirmed back in 2019. But Investor Day brought the news that Hayden Christensen will also return as Darth Vader. We can't wait to see Master and Apprentice share the screen again, further bridging the prequels and the original trilogy. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Ms. Marvel's Sizzle. Kamala Khan is getting her own live-action TV series.
When we discovered Iman, we knew that she was Kamala Khan.
An Alien series. Fargo's Noah Hawley is helming a series set on Earth.
Tracker's off scale, man. They're all around us, man. Jesus.
Maybe they don't show up on infrared at all.
Pixar's Toy Story prequel, Lightyear. Chris Evans will play the human who inspired the toy. Christian Bale is joining the MCU. He'll play Gore the God Butcher in Thor: Love and Thunder. So many Disney animated spin-offs. Zootopia, Moana, The Princess and the Frog, and Big Hero 6 are all getting spin-offs. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Loki, official trailer. When this mischievous Asgardian prince came to an abrupt, if heroic end in Avengers Infinity War, it came as a huge blow for Tom Hiddleston-obsessed fans.
We'll never be.
Thank goodness then for time travel. In Avengers Endgame, the Loki from 2012 used the Space Stone to whisk himself away. But as they say, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Disney revealed the first trailer for their new series Loki on Investor Day. And in Loki's words, it looks truly
glorious.
As a prisoner of the Time Variance Authority, or TVA, Loki is introduced to a whole new world of trouble by none other than Owen Wilson as Mobius M. Mobius.
Because we both know you love to talk. Talky. How long have you been here? I don't know, it's hard to say. You know, time passes differently here in the TVA. What does that mean? You'll catch up.
From the trailer, the series looks set to feature characters both familiar and new, and give us new perspectives on the Marvel Universe.
Come on. What did you expect?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.